Oh my god, this is crazy. Not me trying to figure out how to stream. And this is really loud in my ear. Holy crap. Oh my god, not me trying to figure out how to stream. What did we... Oh, we have that. Oh, I thought they gave us something else for free. Never mind. There's a baby girl firefly. Not me trying to figure out how to stream again. I kid you not, every so often going from PlayStation to Xbox streams they're not really a drag, it's just I can do a little bit more on one than the other. Also, let's kind of get away from this. The bloody jingle is getting to me, I think. Do we actually have to be here? I don't think we do. I don't think we actually have to be here for the Fate collab. This is taking us outside, isn't it? Wait, we actually gotta be on the Radiant Feldspar for this? I guess we do. Oh well. Anyway, welcome back everybody to the channel. I am Shiriki Chaos, and today, our only objective is the Star Fate collab. That's it. Back here a little bit late, but we're here like we said we would be, and I am so excited for this. Oh, really? For a full experience? Interesting. So basically that's the ending of Penacony and then Rappa's story quest. Okay, so that's what that is. Collaboration character, English voiceover special note. No English voiceovers, you may switch to another one. Go to download. Oh yeah, they did say they would be silent, but it's okay, it's okay. I hardly do this on stream, but should we check them out? Do they give us Japanese voiceovers? Okay, since there's only two and these are collab characters, this is probably like the only time I'll actually ever check them out on stream. Baby girl Saber! She has a nice stance like she doesn't? Oh my god, that's amazing. Does she have the fastest sword swinging animation? I'll have to see when we pull her. After more pulls, we get Archer's Light Cone for free. Oh, that was kind of a bad idea, huh? Well, everyone knows we get Archer for free, so I don't really have to show them too much, huh? I'm just having fun stabbing the ground. What did the ground ever do to you? I guess we'll try her out.
We're in trouble now.
She has like 2 separate ultimates, doesn't she? Does this take it away? It adds to it. They have her wind attack? That's amazing, okay.
Serenity is before me.
I'm so not used to anyone who I'm not using in the wrong place.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Who is... Oh, we're in advanced skill state now, are we? Oh, that is just totally silent, bruv. That's funny, that's totally silent.
You'll pay for that. 1,000 wonders to raise your fight as one. Don't come any closer.
Discord, what are you doing, Discord? I'm just trying to do something real quick. So that goes as an AoE attack. Really? Her little windstorm goes to an AoE attack as well? Okay, it is kind of weird with no voice, but that's okay. This is like the only time I will actually ever do this on stream. I am the bone of my sword. OG Edgelord. Honestly, it's always funny seeing people who aren't used to Fate with Archer going with his sword. Damn, that has range! Okay. That had some range to it.
Found me.
But it's always so funny seeing new Fate enjoyers not know about Archer.
You can't run.
I wonder if they're gonna how much of the Fate story they're gonna reveal. Let's see. He's just all about single target, isn't he? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We could do that again until we run out. That's why Sparkle's here.
In the mood for another beating?
Our cute play session is over. With enough believers, lies become reality. Gotcha.
Either Twitch doesn't want to work or my phone don't want to work.
A little gray's too much for you.
Cypher being part of this team is a bit wild.
Found me.
Let's play. Can you find
Give me
the
a skill
answer?
point. Who are you trying to text?
Step up, let's see ya.
I want to save skill points so we can abuse Archer's ability now.
Don't fight so I can leave early.
You know what? No, we're doing unlimited blade works. We have to. It is mandatory.
You can't run.
I'm curious. I really wonder how many people,
Come to me.
I wonder how many people like the original Fate before unlimited blade works.
Let's play pro.
So that would be like what? 2006 Fate compared to... Oh, when did they redo it? 2014, I'm pretty sure?
In the mood for another beating?
I'm pretty sure that's when it was, wasn't it?
I'll take it on.
Yeah, the original was in 2006, minus
Our
the light
cute
novel
play session is
and
with enough believers, lies become reality.
the manga.
Nice, like a good
I'm pretty sure it was a light novel before.
Indulge yourselves!
Found me.
I wonder how many people consider the
It ain't over.
actual light novel of the, I guess, OG Fate Stay Night compared to Unlimited Blade Works. Even though it was kind of a rerun, but it was still pretty good. I gotta be careful with that. That's gonna become addicting. Just using 2 skill points, massive amounts of damage. That's gonna become addicting. Okay, I usually never do that on stream, but I kinda had to for these. We've already had Fine on, we have Fine on. But yeah, where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, we already got Archer, and then I think we're like some number of pulls off for his light cone. They just don't show a voice or anything. Man, I was really kind of hoping they would just get some other English dub actor for him or something. I don't know, maybe they will in the future. We could actually see. Oh, we need 70 more warps. I know they're staying for quite a while. Are we going to be able to, not really free to play, but E6, S5 easily somewhat? Because we need everything for Saber. No English voiceovers. Can I just do that for one special character, though? I don't want to do it for the whole game. I'll do voiceovers, I don't care. I've done it before. The only thing I'm curious about, we're probably going to have to pull, I'll be honest, to figure out if we lose our 50-50 on them. Anyway, I think we've delayed long enough. Let's go talk to Robin. Where is Robin? Robin? Feels like forever since we've seen her. Please tell me everyone else has a voice, though.
Isn't that
Yes!
Robin? What's she doing here?
Oh my god, thank you. Y'all had me scared. I usually like smacking these guys when I come in. And the Holy Grail is just here. You're kidding me, right? The Holy Grail is just here. My anime nerd is gonna come out or something. I swear to God, I
It's
kid
been
you
a
not.
while.
She has a
Mr.
voice.
Screwum said you'd stop by today, so I figured I'd wait here for a bit.
Also, besides the collab event and the game's lore, how are we doing this when we are out on Amphorius, though? How?
So this is the device for testing the divergent universe, huh?
You're interested in the Divergent universe. Why didn't you leave me a message?
Sorry for just showing up out of the blue. The Astral Express's trailblazing journey is always a whirlwind, so I try not to disrupt your plans.
Or is this going to be slightly before Amphorius? Or, hear me out, right? Whenever we rewrite the time of Amphorius, and we get a better ending or better story unlocked, there'll be like a nice break for us to go back to Penacony, then back to Amphorius without any problem.
I'm here today on someone's behalf, to bring you a gift.
Imagine someone just giving you a Holy
Do
Grail.
you still remember the Holy Grail war we had back in Penacony?
No, I don't. Where did the actual Express head to this time? Lore accurate Astral Express. I know the Holy Grail War, so I'm gonna say I do.
I knew you wouldn't forget. Even in a dreamland like Penacony, that was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I know all about it, so I'm gonna say I do.
However, every time I think back to our adventure, some details get a bit hazy. That so-called Holy Grail is such a bizarre curio.
Oh, so they made it a curio then, okay. I mean, everyone else who actually survived through the Holy Grail War, Mind a Bit Hazy is accurate
Old
too.
Odie gave me this Holy Grail as a token of gratitude for everyone who participated in the war. I wanted to display it on the Radiant Feldspar. He agreed, wholeheartedly saying,
Ho 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 ho! What better decoration for the Radiant Feldspar than a cup set to grant any wish? Talk about grandeur!
That's so cute. That was adorable.
Mr. Screwlum was entrusted to neutralize the power of the Holy Grail. Now it's just an ordinary dream bubble, stripped of its wish-granting properties.
How bloody strong is Screwlum? How strong is Screwlum, bruv? How? That's the Holy Grail. You can't stop it. Bruv. Is Screwlum more of a genius than Herta? Oh my nerd's coming out on me.
I've always wondered, if the Grail really could grant you a wish, what would yours be?
Right now? Please, save Amphorius. Save Amphorius. That is my wish right now. Bring my friends back.
A wish, huh? Feels like someone asked me a similar question during the Holy Grail War.
Bruv, save Amphorius, please. Please make it happy. Your thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of the Holy Grail War as many vague details gain clarity. It was a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Maybe not so long ago.
As Penacony's last festive superstar, she was once the center of everyone's attention.
Isn't that the voice of Sampo?
And now, with the
Or is
unprecedented
that
First
Sampo?
Penaconian Holy Grail War about to kick off, she is back in the spotlight.
Is this NPC Sampo or actual
Come
Sampo?
on, girl. Show the audience that, what's it called? Tattoo on your hand?
It's the command spells.
Hey, wait, they actually have the actual command spell logos too?
Right. Command spells. Proof of
Amazing.
your selection to join the Holy Grail War. They say its power lets you command legendary figures from Penacony's history to fight for you.
Do they have every single Fate Stay Night character?
And now let's give up the floor to the star reporter of the Crystal Daily.
You're driving me nuts. Is this NPC Sampo or actual Sampo? Reporter don't even have a name? So, honorary member, if you win the Holy Grail, what wish would you want granted? Please, save Amphorius. Swim in money, peace across the universe. Time for me to become that Aeon of Elation. 2 more wishes. I mean, that's not beyond its power. What are you two even? Why are you two even here? Man, right now, after the trauma this game has given, peace. Let's go for peace. Well then, do you think you've got what it takes to win the Holy Grail War? You betcha there's no way I'm winning this. I'm not that eager to win, honestly. I don't want to win, and I don't want anyone else to win either. What kind of response is that? Why are you both acting like reporters? Okay, that has to be Sampo and someone else. Sure, first one it is. Why does reporter NPC not have any voices? Right. So, honorary member, which legendary figure from history are you planning to summon? Don't tell me you're as clueless about Penacony's history as I am. What's your deal, anyway?
Oh, come on,
Hook!
girl. It's a rare treat for us Belabogian
That was
folks to
Hook?
travel off-world. Running into an old friend on an alien planet. That's pure joy.
So it was
Sure, the
Sampo.
occasion might be a little weird, but don't tell me you don't recognize us.
I knew who you were, bruv. I just wasn't sure if you were a talking NPC or not. Baby girl Hook made it to Penacony?
I promised Pitch Dark Hook the Great we'd record every thrilling moment of this trip to the planet of festivities for the folks back home. And here we are stumbling upon you being interviewed for the Penaconian Holy Grail War.
Should we leave Hook in your care? I don't know if Pitch Dark Hook the Great needs to be left in your care, though. Should we? I mean, if she was with Zila, yes.
I see. I was just wondering why someone else was taking my job, considering our channel secured exclusive rights to this interview and broadcast. Security? Clear the area.
Damn! We can talk this out. How about a collaboration?
Hey, even the money-loving Alfalfa family wouldn't charge such a cute kid a licensing fee, right?
Oh my, who left Hook in the care of Sampo? No, who left Hook in the care of Sampo?
Miss, consider it charity. Let this kid finish her social studies project. I mean, what's the harm in that,
Baby girl Hook, you asked Sampo for help.
Assistant! Get these two out of here!
Oh my god. I don't feel bad for Sampo. I feel bad for Pitch Dark Hook the Great. The assistant surged forward without warning, escorting the two foreign visitors far from the scene.
The Alfalfa family proudly presents the first Penaconian Holy Grail War. We'll be following the masters every step of the way, bringing you the freshest, most exclusive coverage.
Bruv, who the hell thought it was a good idea to leave Pitch Dark Hook the Great in the care of Sampo? Oh my god.
Before we continue our interview with the Nameless about the Penaconian Holy Grail War, let's cut to a quick commercial break.
Well, since this is commercial break, they should have, honestly, they should have had at least, like, Zila here, or Serval, I mean, anyone else.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't you?
Yes, I
Across
have.
the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable of turning their deepest desires into reality.
I know I keep interrupting this every so often, but please have Unlimited Blade Works as OST, please. Or Archer's OST, whatever version you want to call it.
Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand. But today, I bring you all that very opportunity. I have brought the omnipotent wish-granting chalice, the Holy Grail, to Penacony.
Have you really? Just what connections does old Odie have?
Of course, the right to make a wish is a privilege beyond measure. And like most competitions in life, if you want to claim your reward, you'll have to fight for it.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it.
The Holy Grail will summon heroic spirits.
Sorry, wrong gacha game.
Legendary figures from Penacony's rich history, and bring them back to life. And you, daring dream chasers, will become masters, commanding these servants in battle until only one survivor remains.
It's not going to be as traumatic as the OG Fate Stay Night or Unlimited Blade Works, is it?
Worried it sounds
Nobody's
a bit
going to die, are
violent?
they?
Afraid it might turn into another Tychean Robo-Ball competition with limbs flying and blood spattering everywhere.
Ain't no way they just referenced that there. Ain't no way they just referenced it.
Fear not.
They did.
Mark my words. In the sweet dream of Penacony, there is no such thing as death. Any violence you witness is nothing more than harmless spectacle. The only thing real is the prize of having your wish come true.
Okay, that's amazing that they referenced that, because the original Fate Stay Night anime, that went off the rails. Also, the fact, this is like a side note, the fact that Penacony is not, I'm pretty sure this is a long shot, but why are they docking on Amphorius with everyone dying left and right, bro?
After all,
You don't make me cry.
the planet of chasing dreams. Here in Penacony, anyone with a dream in their heart has a chance to make it a reality. Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly sponsored by Soulglad, the high-stakes battlefield where dreams are on the line. The first ever Penaconian Holy Grail War. Let the games begin.
Same time, sitting elsewhere watching the advert with interest.
Terrific! I loved how you used the word survivor instead of victor to rally the contestants.
Of course he would be
stirs up
here.
a person's drive quite like the goal of simply staying alive,
Bruv, of course he would be here.
What an inspiring speech, Mr. OT. Even
Yeah,
Louis
smack him
Fleming
around.
himself couldn't have done it better.
Oh my god. We gotta smack him around again.
Easy on the sweet talk, kid. I'm not here for your flattery. I brought you in because I expect you to give it your all and become the survivor.
Wait. He's gonna be a participant?
Don't get me wrong, Mr. OT. I'm honored you picked me, but I'm just a nobody, a bottom-tier cog in the IPC. And if the rumors are true, you're not exactly a fan of the IPC, so why me?
You know, Scott, you say that, and yet you were about to get in, like, so much turmoil on the Xianzhou. I swear to God.
I sent invitations to Penacony's top shareholders and family heads, welcoming them to join this Holy Grail War. Some accepted. Others turned their noses up, dismissing my carefully orchestrated spectacle as just a marketing stunt. Seems like living in luxury has dulled the ambitions of the so-called elite. But underdogs like you, you're a whole different story. Now, remind me again, what wish would you make to the Grail?
Can I just wish for the Dragon Balls?
Me, Scott? I'm just a lowly grunt trying to climb to a P45 corporate rank.
What a delightfully mundane wish. You aren't even dreaming of rubbing shoulders with legends like Diamond or something.
Bro just wants to live his life, do his job, and go home.
But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace,
Can't really hate him for that.
your dream is refreshingly grounded.
Some people want it simple. Who are we to say what his wish really is?
So, the Holy Grail, can it really grant my wish?
Of course it can. Kit, the command spell branded onto your hand is proof of your qualification. You've also summoned a servant and witnessed their power for yourself.
Who the bloody hell did he summon? Better not be Gilgamesh.
Well, we are in a dream world where ice cream talks, wine bottles sing, and instruments play themselves. A grail that grants wishes and legendary figures resurrecting from history? Not so far-fetched here, I guess.
You act like that's the most ridiculous thing. Have you ever tried to isekai yourself in front of Truck-kun? And then you're somewhere else? Or even worse, a reverse isekai?
But here's the bigger question. If the Grail is real, why are you sharing it? Why turn this into a show? Let's face it, If I were in your shoes, I'd keep it to myself, make my wish quietly, and get filthy rich.
The Grail can only be used after it's been won, though.
A sharp question, Scott. Let me put it this way. Picture an old man who survived 10 Amber Eras, navigated countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless fortune, and climbed to the absolute pinnacle of Penacony. Now tell me, what's left for such a person to wish for?
More money and power?
When the
no
next
one ever
50-50.
thinks they've got too much of either, right? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. OT.
Or wait, what's that new horse racing game everyone's on about? I guess winning their races?
You're already getting close, kid. But a single wish, that's far too small to satisfy me. I want to transform the Holy Grail War into an unprecedented form of entertainment in Penacony. Imagine meeting historical legends, summoning them as servants to fight for you, and finally making your wildest dreams come true.
You know, he says that. What if they made this collab in a separate way where the simulated universe came true and we could actually see the simulated universe's historical figures come back, like Achavillian? I mean, it'd probably bring back all the other Aeons and other stuff. Oh my, what if they would have done that? Holy crap.
This will be Penacony's next grand spectacle, standing alongside the Charmony Festival as a beacon for the universe's attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in, far more than ever before.
You know, on another side note, this really reminds me of starting Penacony for the first time.
And for the first ever Holy Grail
The nostalgia.
War. What story could be more compelling than the wish of a nobody coming true? Understand now?
Ah, I get it now. Don't worry, Mr. OT. I won't let you down. As a lone wolf, I've learned how to survive, no matter how desperate things are.
All too true.
But I'm not gonna lie, Mr. OT. Just now, during that broadcast, I saw someone who's dragged me down to rock bottom more times than I can count. Funny how fate works. She's here on this battlefield, too.
Rock bottom? You want rock bottom? I'll give you a rock bottom, bruv. I wanna fight this
Let me
guy.
guess. You mean that nameless from the Astral Express? A real showboat and a tough competitor, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, in terms of pure strength, the old me couldn't compete with that monster and her crew. But the person I am today, I'm not the same man I was back then. As a master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits, your servants, wisely, and utilizing their noble phantasms. Isn't that correct, Mr. Rekka?
Rekka's here.
While the Holy Grail War is ongoing, please address me as Greedy, producer.
Grady, wouldn't that be Grady?
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name Assassin.
You're right. In the current Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight. Best not to bring it up.
What are you doing here, Memo Keeper?
You got a chance at a second life. It's best to let go of fragile pride, old friend.
Of course they would know each other.
Names tie you to your past. They also expose your weaknesses. A wise competitor hides their true self from the opposition. Listen up. I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that director to act as your vessel.
Oh, so he's in the place of a heroic spirit?
You've always dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would shake the world and cement your name in history, haven't you? On that point, you and Mr. Rekka share the same goal. Don't waste the opportunity I've created for you. Go record the stories of the participants in this Holy Grail War. and help this ambitious young man by your side fulfill his wish.
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has already been trained on those you invited. I can show their movements to you both in real time.
Well done, assassin. With an ability like this, we're sure to stay ahead of the competition.
Man, this is gonna drive me nuts, them calling him assassin. Without you being an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
The participants who have accepted the invitation and plan to join the Holy Grail War are already under my noble phantasm's watch. So, producer, which one do you want to check out first? Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
Isn't that Aventurine and Jade? We actually get a move as Scott. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Scott, next 4-star character? What? Bro, this is crazy. Scott is the next 4-star character? Nothing for Jade? Aww. Using memory bubbles as invitations, a very Penaconian thing to do.
But what's even more Penaconian is this omnipotent wish-granting chalice. Well, listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled by a trick like that.
Bruh, the shade. The shade being thrown right now. Poor Bellabog. Old Odie's serving up the nectar. But what kind of poison is mixed into the cup?
Madam Jade. Oh, don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man is playing.
Why not? Penacony's biggest tycoon throws away his usual image of polite deal-making to invite the family heads and shareholders to participate in this dream contest, promising afterwards to grant a wish that someone could never fulfill on their own. Isn't that fascinating?
Fascinating? Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to entertain him? And if this so-called Holy Grail turns out to be nothing but a marketing gimmick, then things are gonna get really interesting.
Old Odie knows better than anyone, so what kind of return is big enough for him to risk the Alfalfa family's entire rep?
So, you believe this omnipotent wish-granting chalice might actually be real?
Yeah, it is. I watched, I don't know how many fates there are out, but I've watched almost all of them. Across the cosmos, ceremonies that tap into a past power to create miracles aren't uncommon. The credit contracts I make with people, aren't they a form of wish fulfillment too? And even more so are the cornerstones we received. Yeah, but you don't really do wish fulfillment. They're more grounded and easy to fulfill.
So does that mean you're interested in accepting the invitation?
That looks says it all, yes. I am interested in the Holy Grail War, but not in the Holy Grail itself. What intrigues me are the people who join this war for a so-called miracle.
Well, placing your hopes and dreams on some unknown Holy Grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire. Doesn't look promising. But it'll be one hell of a show.
Bro, what do you do for fun? Aventurine, what do you do for fun, dude? Oh my god. And more than that, it's the perfect opportunity to watch and make connections. Only one lucky fool will walk away with the Grail. But the Bonajade Exchange, no. The IPC Strategic Investment Department can grant everyone's wishes. Point taken. Our future strategy calls for more allies, Aventurine. You're going to accept the invitation and join the Holy Grail War, aren't you?
I knew it. Penacony and I just can't seem to stay apart.
Same.
But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, not exactly pleasant.
Speaking of allies, a certain someone has returned to Penacony. Obviously, we can't have any official dealings with him, but since you've exchanged intel before, there's a little trust between you two. I want you to use this Holy Grail War as a chance to strengthen that trust.
As you wish.
Wait, you're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is joining too?
Did you not watch this whole thing that went on, bro?
What's wrong, Mr. Scott? As a member of the Marketing Development Department, their reach shouldn't extend to you, right?
Okay, so since I kept moving around with Scott a lot in this little area, what if we had Scott, 4-star character, just in a similar light to Phoenix Wright? Similar to if anyone's played Marvel vs. Capcom, and the way Phoenix Wright fights. What if? What if?
That's right, Mr. OT. Besides, with you backing me up, even Louis Fleming...
Let's just let Louis Fleming rest for now. Mr. Scott, the IPC is just one of many choices in this vast cosmos. Sometimes you need to fight for your own shot at greatness. I've got high hopes for you.
Robin and Boot Hill. Pom Pom. Or would that be the Express? I'm curious now.
Mr. Pom Pom, it's been a while.
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Now that's forking hilarious.
I forgot about that.
Girl, I know my identity's a little touchy, but here in Dreamflux Reef, just call me by my name. All right?
I forgot about that.
It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raised hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seats. But you, Mr. Boothill, your appearance here means something big's about to go down again in Dreamflux Reef. Doesn't it?
She knows what's up. She knows what's up.
Hey now, don't go making me sound like some kind of walking disaster siren. You've heard of the Holy Grail War, right? The ads are everywhere, and nobody in Penacony could have missed it.
Wait, are you telling me you're joining the Holy Grail War?
Oh, why do you sound so shocked? Am I not supposed to?
He has a point.
That's not what I meant. Or maybe that is what I meant. As far as I know, only the family heads, IPC execs, and the Astral Express crew received invitations to this Holy Grail War. Basically, the decision makers of Penacony.
And ain't I Pom Pom, a member of the Astral Express?
Bruv. We're still going with this.
That's not what I'm saying.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. For some reason, that old man went and sent an invitation to Dreamflux Reef, too. Micah figured things might go down the same way as they always do. The folks up top have their fun, and the people below take the hits. So, he sent me the invite. Said I might be interested.
As long as there's a shootout, huh?
I see. So, Mr. Micah's asking for your help in his own way.
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero of Penacony. Sunday, monkeys.
Oh my god, 2-time hero. Give this man the world championship.
Gum my stupid mouth. Why'd I bring that up? Sorry. Listen, I don't care about any muddle-fudging Holy Grail, but a Holy Grail War, now that sounds dangerous.
Why'd that sound a bit like before, like he was about hitting on her?
Yeah.
And stepped on
I
eggshells.
get that feeling too.
Summoning dead guys from their graves to duke it out, winner takes all. That sounds like something those IPC shirtbags would come up with. No heckin' way I vibe with that kind of setup.
Who's Robin's best ship? Who's Robin's best ship in this game?
But, since I took Micah's request, I gotta see this through. Make sure things don't spiral out of control. Alright, time to get prepped. Up next, per the invite's instructions, summoning a heroic spirit. See ya.
Bruv just dips out of there.
That guy, that's the one in Criminal Boot Hill.
No, it's not. It's Pom Pom, damn it.
Mr. OT, sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War is way too dangerous. What if he wishes for every single IPC employee to drop dead? That'd be the end of us.
Bro.
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing. Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game. Once you accept the invitation and are branded with the command spells, your qualification as a master can't be revoked.
Then we should send out the bloodhounds and take that criminal down immediately.
But Mr. Boothill wasn't wrong, was he? He saved Penacony twice before. If we jump the gun and hunt him down now, that wouldn't be very tactful. Why are you so scared of this guy, Scott?
Have you ever been hunted by Boothill?
Let's just say there's some personal history. He's got a particularly brutal way of handling my department's people.
Oh, and isn't this your perfect shot at vengeance? Win this war, and you can bring that cocky cowboy crashing down yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boothill. If the traps are set right and the schemes are airtight, even Louis Fleming wouldn't be able to escape.
Good. That ruthless streak of yours reminds me of my younger days.
I guess let's go look at the Express. How many voices do we have at the Express?
Who the heck keeps tossing garbage around?
Pom-Pom's voice is back.
Passenger Pom-Pom catches littering is going to have to write down the train's sanitation rules 100 times.
Why did that so sound like Pom-Pom said I'm gonna kill you 100 times?
Huh? The first Penaconian Holy Grail War? Inviting the Astral Express to join? Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like she's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hung instead. Wait, why is there graffiti on Pom-Pom's hand?
Wait, Pom-Pom?
It won't come off. Who's behind this prank?
Pom-Pom's a master? That's amazing.
The world's turned upside down.
Pom-Pom's
Even the
a
animals on
master?
the Astral Express can enter this
That's
tournament.
amazing.
Mr. Odie, should I take care of this first?
Wait, Pom-Pom's the master and not us? That's amazing.
No need.
But how?
Letting a
Pom-Pom can't leave the
contestant like them
Express.
compete just
How?
makes things even more interesting.
How? Give me more. I must know now.
The stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me, this Holy Grail War comes with a few complications.
Yeah, the competition this time is no joke.
No, what I mean is, if you look at the backstories of the participants, they generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you as their sworn enemy.
Well... Okay, yeah, he's right. Us as the nameless, we treat Sampo better than Scott.
In other words, from a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you first.
It's us. You call that a complication?
Damn.
Like I didn't already know
Chill.
everyone here has a bone to pick with me?
Chill, bruv.
A little personal
IPC
wisdom.
profanity.
Not everyone is your enemy, kid. Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta. And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated. The second? Not so much. So, if I were you...
You'd deal with the personal vendettas first. Much appreciated, Mr. OT. I'll keep that in mind.
Are those glasses getting tighter around your face or what?
What a poetic twist. Old rivals, now destined to settle the score on the Holy Grail War's stage.
Lucky for me, I drew the best possible card. Assassin. With your noble phantasm, we should have the upper hand.
Wait, I know who Assassin is supposed to be. So no, they don't have everyone from Unlimited Blade Works. Okay, then that means they're also gonna have someone else playing Ryder. And a few others. What about Hercules then? They have to at least have Gilgamesh, at least.
That said, knowing your opponent's next move isn't enough. It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master. Your least favorite Nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a servant right now.
Oh, sorry, that pom-pom.
Nameless, I gotta take care of you first. Can't have any loose ends hanging around.
You take care of
Next up is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Nameless will step into the summoning circle, chant the spell, and summon one of the greatest souls in Penaconian history. Who will it be? The legendary Dreamweaver Glocks? Or perhaps the first Bloodhound? Let's find out!
The stage is set. Now step into the summoning circle and begin the ritual.
A little bit surprised we're not doing this in the same way Shiro did. Interesting. Summon a servant in the formation. It's summoning time.
All right, let's begin.
Heed my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny.
If you heed the Express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie, then answer!
Bruh, that's adorable.
I have not come to bring all the good in the world, but I am fated to perish, defeating all evil in the world.
7 souls flowing from the Ember Lord's stony heart.
This is gonna be so
Come
badass.
forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales.
I'm really interested in who we're summoning then. If Pom-Pom's here as well. Maybe nothing? You waited for a while, but nothing happened. That's funny.
So, where's the servant?
I don't know. How are we even here in the first place? There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no soul that came down from the sky. There was only an awkward silence.
Where's my servant?
Bruh. What if Lordy Trash just pops out from the corner?
Oh, I wish I could capture this pathetic little moment of yours and pass it down as a family heirloom for generations. I was actually worried you'd luck out and summon some terrifying servant. But turns out you're just plain cursed.
Bro, imagine if Godzilla showed up behind you.
Compared to you, even I seem less of a lone wolf now that I have a servant. Maybe I should let you borrow the title for a couple of days.
You would get... Oh, you my servant? Ain't no way. Lore accurate.
Tell me, are you my servant?
They had the voice line for it. That's hilarious.
What? Obviously not. I'm your opponent, fool.
Ain't no way.
Do you seriously not recognize me?
Ain't no way. Hashtag worth it. Worth it.
Let's not waste time. Your summoning ritual just flopped. This is the perfect moment to serve you every ounce of humiliation you once dealt me.
That's amazing.
With interest.
That's amazing.
But hey, I'm a fair guy. Since you failed to summon a servant, I won't use mine to beat you either. Boys, go get him.
What if we summon Finon? Summon Finon.
Specialist Scott! You never said the enemy was this strong!
This strong. What if we summoned Fine on here? That would have been even more hilarious.
You idiots! Hold the line!
That would have been hilarious if we summoned Fine on. Okay. I'm so happy they had a voice line for all of that.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Oh, this is getting better and better. I know I say that every single time, but anime and gacha together lets me relive so many amazing moments.
Sure.
This is being in sync.
I guess we'll wait it out. I don't know. So Pom-Pom's a representative of the Astral Express, which is honestly interesting.
No dirty tricks.
Unless Pom-Pom somehow gives the command spells over to us. That makes it even more interesting. Oh, I can't wait. We'll see what happens. Because I know that's very hard to do, to give command spells over. Well, I mean, you can't be a master again if that happens, so... We'll have to see which route they take then.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I fight to live!
Drop the dice.
Destined for oblivion.
Oh, these useless mooks are even worse than I thought. Anyways, just fall back for now.
You really thought you could take us on with goons like that?
Scott, that's all you've got? Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
Hunt Scott down. Chase down. He's running like a scalded dog. Oh my god. Chase down the scalded dog.
You really had the guts to chase me down, huh? What a shame. Your Holy Grail war ends right here. Target is in position. Ready, assassin?
Ready to roll, producer.
You know, I really don't think Assassin should be in this position. Usually it'd be Ryder.
A blood-splattered interstellar slasher comedy action.
Another fight, eh?
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
Disposable extras.
You're very valuable to me.
Do it.
That's hilarious. Oh, you go down there anyway, alright.
On the still waters of oblivion.
You get ahead of all of them.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Oh yeah, we did buy Firefly's outfit last time with 3.4. I really need 3.5, man. 3.5 is a must right now.
Recalibrating.
Also, when are we gonna get new outfits for Trailblazers?
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Man, Zealous is giving out so many outfits. Just for the main characters alone. I need some for the Trailblazer now.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I'm only saving your ult for right here.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I will claim big sets in the seas of flame!
These are a bit lore accurate fights, I'll give them that.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
Fight to live!
Until I yell cut. These extras will keep performing forever.
Actually, that's kind of annoying.
If I can't kill you, I'll exhaust you!
I weep.
I don't know if you're gonna summon a boss, but screw it. Or is this dude just gonna have a bunch of health? Watch and learn, rookie, at a time like this. Something, something, something. Archer? Did Pom Pom summon Saber and we summoned Archer? Is that it?
Spear! What just happened?
Oh, that was a
It
spear.
wiped the field!
Who the bloody hell summoned Lancer then? Lancer!
Don't tell me this guy's your servant! Assassin, do something!
Is he?
Someone's crashed the set, producer. I'm not built for frontline combat, and that guy is bad news. So, how about we take the smart approach and run?
Did we actually summon Lancer? Lancer don't even have a name, a voice either? So he put his master into spear form too, assassin class. Always such a pain in the neck. Stop fighting, let's go fishing instead. What? I guess we'll be humble. Oh, don't thank me just yet. My plan was to take you out next. Bruv, lore accurate Lancer. You can call me Lancer. The Lancer Evo is real. That's not my true name, of course. But since you'll be out of the game soon, well, does it even matter? Bruv, we never even learned your real name, lest I forget it. Farewell, master with no servant. Either this is where Saber or Archer comes in. I knew it! Wait, then who did Pom Pom summon? I ask you, are you my master? Contract form, servant summoned. That's badass. You, what a terrible reunion. Lore accurate as always. That's what I was thinking too, Lancer. But as long as I stand here, I won't let you lay a hand on my master. Well, kid, you just hit the jackpot. Okay, Dante. They're historical figures. Why couldn't I have summoned Virgil? It's safe now, master. Are you hurt? You two know each other? Are you my servant? We've crossed swords a few times in the past Holy Grail wars. Our allegiances often clash, but he's not a bad person. You don't seem to be from this world. Are you from Penacony? I've noticed that as well. The Holy Grail granted me the knowledge I need to participate in this war, but much of it makes no sense. This world is completely foreign to me. Ah, I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me by my servant class, Saber, or by my true name, Altria Pendragon. I was once king of the knights in Camelot. I assume you know nothing about this place either. We do actually have a Camelot here? Do we really? Not a thing. It seems that from the very foundation of our existence, we hailed from two entirely different worlds. Yeah, immensely. To help the servant understand this dream world bathing in memory and memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. Only to suddenly hear a thunderous rumble. It seems the lady night before you was starving. Was that thunder? Why does it seem like them meeting a Firefly and Trailblazer again? Forgive me, I must seem rather undignified. You may not realize it, but this world has almost no magical energy. She's gonna do to us what we did to Firefly, spend all our money on food. And as a heroic spirit, form a completely unknown realm. I can't draw power from fame or mystics. So to maintain my combat strength, I need a lot of energy intake. Interesting. Master, do you know anywhere around here that serves large portions? You really don't have to explain at all if you're not too picky about the food. My apologies. To think the first request I make of my new master is to devour a feast hardly befitting of a king's dignity. Just don't show her Himiko's cooking.
Come on, I'll take you to try the local specialty. Halovian winged burgers. No way your world has that.
And be in the background, eating all the burgers. At golden hour. So does every single Fate character not have a voice, besides Rekka?
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards is a bit...
Still, I have to say, I kind of like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day. At least he's trustworthy.
Oh, no doubt he's an incredible servant, but...
Archer!
Who exactly are you in Penaconian history?
Archer! There he is! Master, do I look like I have any ties to this bizarre world of yours?
Oh, looks like, just like your servant, he's from another world.
Who's Boot Hills then? That's actually a relief. At least this nightmare of indulgence and debauchery is in my world's future. Wait. Is Ryder actually here? Ryder and Boot Hill would fit well together.
Forkin' hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of xenophobic Holy Grail war is this?
That's funny. Make that 3. There are 3 servants from another world here. Oh, Kushalanini. I don't even know what I just said. Is that French? Things didn't go your way, huh? It had a typo. Did you just say my true name out loud? Ever heard of that tact? Actually, what's the big deal? No one here knows us. No one's ever heard of Aaron or the Hound of Kulan. Oh, that's Ireland? That's been so long since I've actually heard that. But that also means we're at a huge disadvantage. We're fighting against heroic spirits who get buffed by this world's power. So Lancers with Boot Hill.
Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat?
Don't even start. I almost got 2 masters in one sweep, but then Assassin covered the master's escape, and the other one, that gray-haired kid, summoned...
For gray hair? That's one of ours. Why the heck were you fighting her?
You're the one who told me to go after the most annoying targets.
Guess we'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet. Huh? You said her heroic spirit is like you guys.
That's right, Master. Their servant is... a saber we're very familiar with. Of course you are. Her... well, this is an unexpected reason.
Are you guys often summoned into worlds that aren't your own?
All the time. That's literally how the show goes. Aren't our own. Most of the time we're in situations that are foreign to us, someone else's era, nation, war. But I've never seen a world so completely alien before. Okay, being in a dreamscape, yeah, that makes sense. That said, as a counter guardian, you don't need to know what that means. My job is to show up when a Holy Grail war goes wrong. Maybe the other 2 were pulled here for the same reason. Ah, I see. So it's your fault we're all stuck here.
What do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail war? Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail war is a common ritual, but in our world, old Odie completely botched the process?
It's not exactly normal in our world either, but you guys definitely screwed it up. First off, the Grail is not a toy, and it surely isn't something amateur mages like you should be messing with. And this time, our physical bodies weren't even constructed for magical energy. If I had to guess, the so-called Grail must have tapped into something similar to Magecraft to create this pseudo-Holy Grail war. A corrupted ritual, a Holy Grail in the hands of someone who was the host of this war. Lancer, do you want me to spell it out? Might as well slap Mastermind on the forehead. Well, at least my master this time doesn't seem like the kind of idiot who'd abuse their command spells. Damn, okay, they are getting the references in there.
That makes things simple. We just find the muddle fudger behind this Holy Grail war and drag them out into the open.
I love all the references. I get every single one of them. But what if they're waiting for us to come knocking so they can wipe us all out in one go? It's annoying but unavoidable. I believe I'm the only one here with formal training in Magecraft. I'll try and analyze our enemy setups, see if I can figure out their real goal. As for you guys, whether you hide or attack head on, you should be safe for now. I don't really think they need too much help on saving. A breeze blows past and a blue-haired man disappears.
She's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did she just get possessed by the Night of Beauty? Whatever. Not the first time she's acted like this.
Yo, what's his name? Argenti.
What? Already hitting you up for revenge?
Nah, she wants us to meet at Clock Studios theme park. Says she wants to talk about an alliance.
Dreamflux Reef. Robin? I'm pretty sure this is Robin, right? Has to be.
I thought a heroic spirit would look... I don't know... more special?
Calm down, baby girl.
This isn't
Holy
quite
crap.
my true form. But I'm afraid this is the only way I can appear before you.
Someone has a voice?
Summon at your request. I am...
Caster!
Caster.
Cass? Okay.
I
Well, that's
would of
definitely
course
new.
prefer to be honest with you,
Caster? No.
but every time
Model,
I try
yes.
to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Turns into thought bubbles.
Dissonance? But that's your name.
Dissonance?
It was. But it's been
Oh.
trademarked, copyrighted, owned by someone else. I'm sorry, Master.
Damn, that's horrible. Imagine coming back to life and your name's just copyrighted and you can't use it.
Just call me Robin. I'm not used to being called anything else.
Miss Robin.
Does Robin actually have a true name?
I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star from the age of dreaming. A piece of dead skin in an industry that sheds its past without a second thought.
Okay, so we only have 3 actual participants from Unlimited Blade Works. And then everyone else is going to be from Penaconian history. Okay.
I was brilliant.
I
once.
see why.
Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the Eternal Silver Screen Beauty. The Golden Note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name. Mine.
Poor baby girl.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure. Since you can't use your real name, what should I call you?
Might as well call her Caster. Literally her class name, I guess.
Caster. That's the title the Grail assigned me.
So, do we have all the other, I guess title names
No,
then?
I don't like that. I want a name you chose, not a name that was chosen for you.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Then, call me Miss Note. For now. Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be. I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, the only real victory is making this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
But people always remember the ones who win wars, never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for her.
Penacony? City stays floating in the sky like clouds, where ice cream and cotton candy just chirp and jump straight into your mouth. This is incredible. Just like you said, Master, this world is steeped in dreams. But it wasn't until we arrived at this place, Dreamflux Reef, that I truly understood why the Holy Grail chose this world. Why? Because every shining palace has its forgotten corners, gathering dust ignored. And in those places, there are people with countless unfulfilled wishes. That's why the Grail would come here. This land proves Penacony isn't a dream kingdom, but an exaggerated reflection of reality. Damn, she took one look and she's like, I already understand all this.
Alright, enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to your stomach rumble is making me hungry too.
But Firefly isn't here! Servants don't bring money when they materialize in the world. Is your wallet good to go? No worries, it's... That's funny. If we run fast enough, it's free. Oh my god. And I'm relieved. As a servant who is a veteran of many battles, I don't really care about the quality of food.
Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
Yo, that's hilarious. Restaurant in an unknown world. Take Saber out for a big meal. So then, this should be up on our stories. It is! Okay, well, we still have that. I wonder how long the story is. What is this for? Important commission, Radiant Feldspar. Okay, I think we'll do... I don't know. If we somehow get a break or something, we're definitely going to do everything that this has to offer. Even if we do a bunch of side stuff. So...
My dear guests, welcome. What would you like to eat? Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive superstar? You're here for that Holy Grail war, right?
You know, I also have a feeling, I'm pretty sure Pom Pom is Saber's master. You guys know all the gossip around here too. I'm not involved. That's what they all say.
Oh, please. This is Dreamflux Reef, and news spreads like wildfire in this place. And this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh? Dare I ask, miss, which famous person from Penaconian history do you represent?
Sorry, but in the Holy Grail War, revealing my true name would be a major breach of security.
Gotcha. Like a secret recipe, huh?
Why don't you tell me this instead? What's the best dish on the menu?
If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, I highly recommend the Halovian Winged Burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else.
I hope so.
Our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotions.
Thank you, but no need to explain. We'll go with the Halovian Winged Burger.
All right. We'd like 100 burgers.
Damn, girl.
Okay, wait. Did you say 100? Are you sure about that?
Yep. Positive, give me a minute just in case some of them fly away.
The lady next to me needs to replenish some energy.
With so many Halovian Winged Burgers, it'll take a little time to prepare. Please be patient, folks.
So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
If I'm lucky enough to win, I hope. Hold on. Let's talk later, Master. I sense another servant approaching.
2 Halovian wing burgers, 2 bottles of Suza juice. Miss Note, is that okay?
Baby girl is here.
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
Skip the pleasantries.
It's been a while. Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, they're a friend of yours, Master. Shoot. Talk with Robin. Alright. You can feel her aura bearing down on you as if standing before an army. Oh, it went to Saber. I thought it went to Robin.
Excuse me. Could you
That was
please put
weird.
their meals on my
Awkward.
tab as well? Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look? If your hand's always on your sword, I'll have to step in to protect Miss Robin.
This is the Holy Grail War. Please forgive me, but I'll stay on guard until I'm sure you don't mean any harm to my master. Relax, we're friends. Let's just try to get along first.
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but if you're gonna fight, maybe you should eat first. Your Halovian wing burgers are ready.
I thought you said that would take a while.
So, let's eat first?
I'm with her.
Agreed.
You two ordered all of this? It seems they've all calmed down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
You know, I can only imagine Firefly's reaction if this had to be her wallet. Thank you so much for treating us to the burgers.
No problem at all. I love seeing people smile after they're full. But your servant's appetite is truly impressive.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
That's because I don't come from Penaconian history. In fact, I don't come from the history of your world at all.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
I am the King of Knights who once ruled the Kingdom of Britain and another world. I don't exist in Penaconian history, and thus I shouldn't have been summoned to this Holy Grail War. But in reality, there is at least one other heroic spirit in this war who also comes from the other world.
Forgive me for asking such a naive question, but what exactly are you heroic spirits? Are you truly the souls of historical figures who have passed?
You know, I've always wondered, in Star Rail's lore, does the planet Earth exist? I mean, it has to, right? Let's put it like this: heroic spirits are those who have been remembered by history. When summoned by the Holy Grail, they materialize in the form of bodies made of magical energy and use special abilities, noble phantasms, which are based on their famous deeds in life.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
That's the only way you can participate. How should I explain this? This is a world where mystics are extremely rare, the magecraft. I know likely can't function as usual. So many things in this Grail War are different from the past. My body is no longer composed of magical energy. What of our fundamental elements but you, Miss Note? Being a caster, you should have a better idea than I do of what has happened.
In life, I wasn't anyone special. so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
Miss Note.
Even so, the fact you were summoned by the Holy Grail means that you must have left behind your own story and history. And in the Holy Grail War, the strength of a heroic spirit is not an absolute condition for victory.
Well said. My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes. But at this moment, whether it's the otherworldly Miss Saber or the historical Miss Note, I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that Saber, I fear it would be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a Chord Master of Harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
Master, what exactly are you saying? If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy.
Hey, the final battle.
He failed. And now must walk the road of atonement. But the impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes.
Aww.
But now I realize
That's so
I was
nice.
wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path. Regardless of my intentions, my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish. I'm sorry, Miss Note. But the moment I summoned you, I realized my true feelings. The people of Penacony are not so weak that they need Enna's dream to save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... what exactly does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for?
This Holy Grail War is indeed suspicious. You may not know, but in my world the Holy Grail War was originally a ritual for mages. One that needed to preserve its mysticism in order to obtain the power to create miracles. But this old Odie, the host, is openly displaying the ritual to the public. This should have tainted it, making it impossible to carry out. I've experienced many Holy Grail Wars and seen many different ritual forms, but this one is unlike anything before. In my view, it's best to proceed with caution, Master. What do you think? Let's just beat them all. We should surrender and beg for mercy. Let's unite everyone. Remember when they said we were supposed to do that in Amphorius? Yeah, and then everyone gets offed one by one?
That's right. Exactly.
From what I know of old Odie, he won't stop this game no matter what.
Okay, you know what? I have a theory. What if they did this, but the historical figures we summoned are the Amphorius characters, just in the class themselves? Like, oh my god, that would have been... Because I know when they dropped Amphorius and Collab at the same time, that's what everyone was thinking. Because Mighty would be Gilgamesh, and then so on and so forth. Phynon would probably be the Saber class, and everything else.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand the true nature of this Holy Grail war and the power of the Grail, we shouldn't make any wishes too hastily.
Honestly, you know what? If they somehow ever do that, make it a manga or something, then I can have it forever.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires. And until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and her saber won't turn their blades on us.
We use a bat. We don't use a blade. That's a bit harsh.
But, for now, I'll follow your lead. However, if the situation changes when trying to form alliances with other servants, I'll make my own decisions.
Huh? Boothill just sent me a really long text message.
Boothill sending long text messages? I don't think that's
I got
like
one
him.
too. Was it a mass text?
The Booty Hill. Holy crap. Oh my god. I'm not gonna read all of this. No cells. Invitation to Clock Studios theme park. Modest feast of wine and fare. Clock Studios theme park has transformed into a realm of poetic wonder. Salutations. Okay.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill?
For the love of Hockeyville, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from him at all, is it? That's funny.
You've already figured out how to automatically translate his swearing in your head?
That's funny.
Wait. This absolutely isn't from him.
Looks like the mutual slaughter has already begun.
See? Peace is just the interlude in a war. That Boothill. He's probably already been taken down.
No, he's a seasoned warrior. There's no way he's out this early. But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to Clock Studios theme park.
Bro's a Galaxy Ranger. That's going to be hard to take down. This invitation is written so earnestly, I guess we'll have to graciously accept.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
Man, I kind of wish Acheron was participating. Same with Firefly. And a few others. I like diving right into the trap. To be honest, I'm a bit on edge. Boothill will be fine. Count me in too. Honestly, if we needed a few more characters besides Penacony characters, we could have had, I guess, a few randomly from the Lawfu, and then we could have also had some people from Belobog. Then we could have had a whole Holy Grail war. The enemy has set up a trap. If we pull back now, we avoid the risk, but losing 2 allies would put us at an even greater disadvantage in their later attacks.
Then let's head out!
Someone's even more enthusiastic than before. The booty!
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go? Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on them and took her and her servant out before we got here.
With all due respect, if that hypothetical enemy could easily defeat your friend Saber, then none of us here would be walking away alive.
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us.
You know, it's still so nice everyone that we met in Penacony is still our friend. Oh, were you enemies once?
Oh, past enemies can still become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
Even with the IPC, she should at least trust me after we went through so much together. Hey, come on out. Let's chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
A shirt bag pulled off a scam on a Galaxy Ranger. Listen up, fork and shirt bags. Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do.
Bro drew his
I've
gun.
got you surrounded. Pop out now. But don't say I didn't warn you when you stub your toe on the way to the underworld.
Is this the dream team here?
Did you hear that? Oh, he's gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head. I'm positively shaking in my boots with how he talks. Oh, wait, isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stonehearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC executive,
I don't know, figure it out.
Sir, if that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped at gunpoint, just give me a blink. Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly in cahoots with a cosmic fugitive. Assassin, you've got to grab this awesome scene on film.
Oh, your servant is Mr. Rekka. No. Wait, now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
The nonchalant about your servant is Mr. Rekka, the nonchalantness.
Hey, you know him?
That's exactly what I
the
did.
guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
Fair.
Oh, wretched brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The Strategic Investment Department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods. After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone do as I say. I'll make you all kneel before me and beg for mercy, then have you bark like dogs, oink like pigs. No, croak like frogs.
You sound like you want to get beaten by March again. What a waste using the Holy Grail to make people do animal noises.
So old Odie even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless your name is...
Huh? Oh, have you actually heard of me?
Please, give me something random for his name.
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Damn! Aventurine's amazing. That's why Aventurine's amazing.
You high and mighty executives have never treated us basic workers as people. You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to Penacony with the next. I thought Penacony might be a juicy gig.
I love Aventurine.
But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi. It's making my neck crank even worse. But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past. Aventurine, ha, I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name. Assassin, use your noble phantasm to bring me victory.
Huh? Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action?
Shrimp?
Archer, get ready for a fight.
What's with that happy smile?
The filming has begun, actors. Take your positions.
Are we just gonna fight random enemies again?
Let the camera roll. Let the film spin. And let us return to the silent horror picture show.
Well, that's something.
Ready? Action!
Why'd we go widescreen? Wait, this isn't spirit form. He just vanished right before our eyes. The servant's present concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Where's your voice? Where's everybody's voices? PTSD, PTSD. Bloody hell. Where's my voice? Fork in hell, son of a fork. It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sounds, something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Look, there are subtitles here? Are they breaking the fourth wall? They're breaking the fourth wall. Ain't no way. I need Deadpool here in this game now. There are subtitles here. Bruv. That's hilarious. How dare you have words?
I've always wanted to see you people like this. A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim.
That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
Why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show.
You know, I have a feeling Hoyo secretly sees the memes and every other lunacy type thing that goes on about their games, and this is one of them.
Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's Noble Phantasm!
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrive, equally clueless. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. You shouldn't have said that. Be on guard for any black luxury speedster. Black luxury speeds. Is that a reference to Cypher? Saber's a knight who gives her all to. Black luxury speedster. Would that be... Is that a reference to Cypher? I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far away from me. But with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old Odie, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Haven't you noticed since earlier our voices vanished when we speak? That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? More importantly, everyone, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit, say a billboard or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible. But a billboard, a TV, then what is this thing up ahead? A TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Okay, I think we've seen it all in Penacony now. It's obviously a trap. Let's stay back and observe for now. Don't go near it. Scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. If this is a decoy, the real enemy's probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. We're gonna follow it, aren't we? Stay away from the shady TV. Stay away from the shady TV. Wait, isn't there another? Oh, I thought there was another one over there. Okay. Rigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear.
You want to leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dreams!
Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions. Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. That is sad. That's sad, I say. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can a gal share a few wild travel stories with her friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crack in the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro! Seriously, it's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into...
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's time with your lines.
Why are they they're having so much fun with this? You can tell even without the dubbing voices they had so much fun with it.
Ready! Action!
Bruv. That's hilarious. Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Why do I feel like I'm in Timeless Tony Storm's vignettes? I feel like I'm in one of her vignettes. You all wake in a sealed chamber, the TV static crackle, singing Death's lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanished without a trace. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Ew. Let me think. How will he bark this time? That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Okay, they got me interested in this silent film. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Investigate the strange body. Kind of ironic that we're both together when I have both of them on the team, because I'm just too lazy to switch people out. A nameless corpse lies before you. You don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. But I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the IPC. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, this hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. All that hotel nonsense has made me think this is a dead island. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I wasn't against this from the start, but those 2 blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. Oh my god. Isn't it a little late for you to say all that? Listen carefully. This place, this Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You 2 over here, I'm locked inside the room, right on cue. Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Imagine being in a horror movie and you save your friends by saying, "How did you find me?" "Yeah, I seen your subtitles from the other room." Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I can see is a line of subtitles under the door, with the name of Venturine slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to Okay! You'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am. Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. This place was once an IPC prison, where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back then... why am I getting confused? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. So this is just, the Green Mile, maybe? I don't know. Saw off someone's leg. That would be Saw. That'd be a Saw reference. Saw off someone's leg and the door unlocks automatically, but if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guest, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. That is Saw! They're referencing Saw! Aren't we a little off topic? You watch rather wild films. By Shipe, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right, I was the one who gave the word my genius vision. With my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that. This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, Master. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense, randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes. Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off, but here it's just a lazy copy-paste. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot on Grady films. Bruh. So petty. Revealing your true name on purpose, let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
You fool! How did you let your true name slip like that? Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit's greatest weakness? Assassin!
The fact we're supposed to be reenacting the Saw movie right now is hilarious. Don't panic, producer. It's not some legendary hero or anything like that, just ask them. What does Grady even mean in Penacony? No clue. Who are you? I've only heard of Clock Studios and Himamiya Films. As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So, what will it be? Self-sacrifice? Or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over. But keep stalling and, well, tick-tock boom. It's not tick-tock boom, it's train go boom. Remember, train go boom. Discuss with adventuring. So are we? Oh, okay. I was wondering if we were in, that kind of thing. Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit, and I don't get any fan benefits. Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off her leg instead. Bruv! Wait, old pal. Don't give me that look. I was kidding. Bruv, no filter. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet. Room's about to blow. I'll have to saw off my leg, saw off Aventuring's leg. What class are you, bomber? Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? A sealed room, a bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film. Heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want, call for anyone to save you. Then you'd better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage.
Trying to run? Did I, the protagonist, ever give you permission to run? As the star of this film, I'll be the one to personally tear you all apart limb by limb.
You're not so scary. Hey, we can actually do that team. I wonder how that team would work.
Power. These two poison saws can cut 3 times at the blink of an eye. That's 6 cuts in one go. My concealed sword, chainsaw reversal. You won't escape me even if you turn it.
Chainsaw reversal. Bro is really trying to make moves out of a reference. The fact that we're supposed to do a Saw reference, though,
On the still waters of oblivion.
that's honestly amazing.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Not a
I
bad
wonder if they're
idea.
gonna have more movie references. You know, it also makes me wonder because I just recently did the final quest of Septimont and Wuthering Waves, and
This isn't the fight.
the survey that they did, I did it off stream, of course, but it makes me wonder if the reason that they asked us that is because they want to add more references in the game,
Free will, destined.
which honestly will be interesting, and I hope they do. What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. So this is the power of a heroic spirits from another world. Figures. Penacony's just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras with no real legend or history. Of course, we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Damn! Adventuring with a smack talk. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the info you gathered from one another. Why are we just the only ones sitting? Okay. Boot Hill, Robin, and Miss Snowd are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess you're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films, and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an interstellar junk market. So we're dealing with a total nobody. That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. Wouldn't that be? That'd be Achilles or Hercules, wouldn't it? I was hoping you know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not even heard about. Fits right in with Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling, even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Trickster's never packed much of a punch anyway. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off of one of his old horror flicks. Basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap. Only that one that only ensnares its victims. Shouldn't there be like one-on-one though? But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach. While the strongest fortress always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have been an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marvel of his would no longer exist. You know, okay. I really need a meeting between March and Archer. Come on, I really need that. Claps hands. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set in. I know I butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail myself. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. Why'd you just bring up? Deal. If it all comes down to how you perform. You see that, Master? It looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Okay, this is getting more interesting by the minute. I still feel like I'm in Timeless Tony Storm's, one of her little vignettes that she does. Find a way to leave here. Fate back to the Age of Silence. Interesting. I wonder if this is their way of trying to conceal, oh my god, PTSD from these rooms with Firefly the first time. I wonder if this is one of their ways to try and combat the non-dubbing for them. An endless corridor, a layout completely different from before. What an annoying bounded field. If we can't bring this space to calm, we might never find a way out. Breach Greedy Zone. Feels like we just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasures, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it. But didn't expect Greedy to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey. Don't be throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape, and no one will ever come to help. And here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Is that Miss Robin singing? Somebody used their ultimate. Greedy, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget. Budget Greedy. While you were busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found a way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. Follow the notes guidance. You useless piece of junk, I sent you to ambush 2 more low-threat characters. How did you still mess that up? That's amazing, following Robin's music. I mean, who else but Robin could we actually follow out of here? Looks like you've been dead for too long, forgot your own trade. Even in the silent film era, movies had soundtracks. Investigate. Oh, okay. I guess I'll throw this up and read it later. Damn, this is long. Yeah, we're gonna throw this up and I'll read it later. That's amazing that they actually had Robin singing for us here. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At his heart, 2 singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume those visitors from beyond the sky. By my command, I don't think we should be doing that. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Snow grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their heads into the floor. Damn! Oh no, my cathode ray tubes. Don't hit my screen with your microphone. Bang, bang, bang. Honestly, that might be the first rated R scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. Damn, okay. Miss Note out here acting like berserker. That's it. The guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo. Truly Penacony's brightest bloom, brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, a nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Greedy. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. You're all okay? I watched a free concert. Miss Note is so cool. You and Greedy seem to have a bit of history. Let's just say it was unpleasant. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Bro, she acts like more of a berserker than a caster. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. Fair enough. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I love their little jabs at each other. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe it wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation without a true name. I'm just a weak Irish family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry all of worth. Exactly, powerless, barely able to protect your master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again, like before? Mr. Odie can grant you all your wishes. Shut up, you're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Greedy, that was a bit harsh, but why are you serving the opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Greedy sighs low, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death, forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight. Chainsaw Rhapsody, the true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. I can only imagine the slumber nana's about to annoy us. Whoa, the director really went all in this time.
Is this what you meant by giving me more power?
More power, baby. The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott. Is that really his name? Have I just never heard his name before? His full name? Or even remember it? Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history.
I'm all fired up!
Okay, Natsu.
I will take back everything you took from me. You shall pay tenfold, no, 1,000-fold!
Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive, Master. What did you even do to him? Just some private disagreements. I was young and didn't know what I was doing. Is it still possible to make it up to you now? Private disagreements.
You ruined my life! You made me bark and oink and face into motion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos, in despair and misery. And this is what you call it? Private disagreements? You and your little entourage of extras. You won't get to be cocky for much longer.
Bro.
The power inside me is breaking out, trying to be free. 1 Scot, 2 Scots, 3 Scots. My scalp is scratchy. Two got stuck in there.
Bruh. Master your line. Say your entrance line. Thousand face
Hear me, mortals, for I am everywhere. In your dreams, in your shadows, right behind your back. Now I, the Lord of the Wolf Pack, the thousand-faced Scott, will devour all!
You know, instead of this cheap film, they should have done like a Freddy Krueger knockoff. That'd have been interesting. But I mean, the whole Dreamscape thing. Oh, he's gonna become a future boss.
The dice have been bust.
You know, if they really wanted to do a horror film, instead of doing something like Saw, they should have done Nightmare on Elm Street.
We can do anything!
I guess it'd be called like what? Nightmare on Dreamflux Reef? Nightmare on Dream Street? I don't know. I don't know. But I do know Freddy Krueger would have been amazing in this position. But then I suppose we can't really be safe. But I mean, but they can't. Oh, so they just reused that? They just reused the Slumber Nana Force? Are you kidding me? So the Slumber Nana Force was just reused for his ultimate, I guess. Okay, well that's... I don't really know what I was expecting. But alright.
We can do anything!
Alright. Not so bad, I suppose.
Don't you think you messed this one up?
Greedy Scott.
Weren't you just getting your butt kicked a moment ago?
Now he's talking to himself.
This is more the sense of this sea, so please!
Well, he's not so tough.
Sure, I'll play.
Firefly Type 4 in this fight to live!
Guess we'll just quickly beat him up.
Another journey beyond the still waters of oblivion.
No dirty tricks.
Hey, thanks for the skill points. I'll take it. Yeah, bro's just reused from the Slumber Nana.
Familiar. Watch your
Hey, don't take my energy away, you meanie head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Alright, let's finish this.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
We are gathered here today to commemorate the many Scots who have
Now we're at a
sacrificed
funeral.
their lives again and again.
Now we're at a funeral.
If those dead weights weren't dragging me down, I'd have won ages ago. The true lone wolf walks alone. Only weak rabble sticks together. Coward! You've been hiding at the back all this time. Even my eyelashes did more work than you.
The Scots start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Finding someone like this, there's no honor in it.
Do you still even want the Holy Grail? Go change the script on the fly. Move the stage props. Give me more power. Let me crush them all. Crush them in the palm of my hands like a true villain.
He's finally figured out he's a villain. Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comedic characters, dropping you into a horror flick. That's not just a mascot, but an insult to the lens. Great minds think alike. Actually, I think that was being generous. Don't insult my little ray of sunshine.
Are you trying to betray me? Don't forget, I am your master! With my command spell, you'll have to...
Bruh. Ain't no way. Trying to dominate me in My set with just 3 command spells. Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You've had to witness the little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Act 2. Haunting of Clocks. Are we gonna get help from Clocky? Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each night the Clockland will reveal its unknown side. As a protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit, and now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. I feel like we're so used to that. Ribbit? Oh my god. Don't let him get in your head. Bring it on, I'm not scared. Should I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses disguised as harmless amusement park mascots. They drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our Clocky? We actually are. Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? Wouldn't this be like that? Isn't this similar to the film with the... I don't think it's Zombieland. It's one of the clown zombie films, I think, that takes place in the park. Or in a theme park. I forget what that's called. It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed Stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Bruh. Come on, according to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. Someone's eager. Holy hell. Find your lost friends. I wonder, is Clocky gonna somehow show up and help us, or no? That person up ahead is Miss Note. Miss Note! Is she secretly a berserker class? She has to be. Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot. Your voice is already my personal property. First it was a copyright to your songs, then your image, and finally your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name on her, and put her on stage, and you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name, Miss Note, will be mine. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Let go, Miss Nude. Surrender or face justice. Finally, and right on cue, let your friend get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem like just another hollow landmouth, like Greedy. Figures you foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in like Penacony. Call it a charitable performance? Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to distance in tone and become familiars, and you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. When did you show up? Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? You have such impeccable timing. I was just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me. No need to trouble yourself with small fry like this, Master. Trying to steal the spotlight from the start. Get them. Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. For the Soul Glad! Free meals! Seriously, Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup. And you're all in for the devil. What happened to your pride is monsters. I'm a background extra who has time for pride. Human or monster, beast or demon. If you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than patience your employer is offering. Oh, pittance. Same diff. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Whoever my King Sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first, how are you controlling my familiars? That's what the riding skull is for. Call it leader charisma, my friend. What the heck? Damn, alright. She legit used... Okay. You traitors, one pep talk and you're switching sides. You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you, acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the King of Knights. Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. Damn! I love Saber. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed. Lamriel 3. Now come with me, let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the King! Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah! This is hilarious. This is amazing. I failed to protect my master. I was forced to separate from her. And now to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. I am... Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. No filter archer like always. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something over... Never mind. Just come with me. So... Riding bee. That was hilarious. I love that. Follow Saber's guidance. So... I know it's silent film, but is any of the other dubbing... Do they even have any other dubbing then? If it's supposed to be a silent film, or is everything just silent? I might have to do research on that. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. Damn, they decapitated Robin. What have they done to baby girl? They've decapitated her. I figured I managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. You have done extremely well. If greedy, it's greedy who plays dirty. This kind of reminds me of the try not to laugh challenge. Why would we say? Okay. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want, she's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. That old fool, once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge. But our minds naturally try to reconnect theatrically. If we can reunite all the me's. We summon the Aeon of Harmony, you combine into a giant robot, you'll go back to normal. You'll go back to normal, but summoning Sheepei? The correct answer is she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devils. Then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these dead weights with you while you fight? Heads up. I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Interesting. Wait, please, someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace for any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. I'll stay, let Archer stay. Oh, we're letting Saber stay anyway. As a master, your resistance to Magecraft is far weaker than ours. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. Huh, interesting. Sorry, miss, I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit the shattered kid for you. I just wanted to know what he would say. I figured he would say something like that. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect her. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. Bruv, you two have known each other so long. Y'all do anything for each other. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knights stay here with the princess, and we'll go reap some enemy lives. Bruv, that's hilarious. The Robins. Curious just what this says. Interesting. Find me, the lost Robin. Well now.
Ribbit, evil spirit!
Oh God,
Why do you
he's bad.
despise human soul? Is there not a single ounce of love or compassion in your heart, Ribbit?
Hey, origami bird. Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Origami Robin? Oh, stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing.
If I back down now, I'd be the same as all the other Scots. So, if you want to hurt Miss Robin, you'll have to walk over my dead body, Ribbit.
Bro saying this with a straight face. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? What do you even have to do with justice? This nightmare is terrifying.
Old foe, you've arrived just in time. Help me! Together we can crush this blasted evil spirit! Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me, Ribbit.
Bro sounding like a simp. One or two, it makes no difference. You'll get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. The Lone Wolf brothers let out a very satisfied humph. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Penacony. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks, and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure for life. Oh, they turn people into cartoon animals. Is this some Magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel extremely different. Hey, Brother Hanu. Don't tell me all I can say is again. Where's my rocket launcher? I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent hump. They even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave her. It's not like she was all that helpful anyway. Bruh. You let out a terrified hump. So you can understand that. Guess I can't just leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course, Brother Hanu says he's gonna punish that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing crisis, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal? Maybe you should look around for any clues. We've turned into Hanu's adventure. Oh my god. Anything extra. Enough messing around. Oh my god. Wait, so we're not gonna look for anything? Alright. Think you can turn back using normal TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What, is there something weird about this old TV, or is it part of the solution to the curse? Dejected, confused, confirming. Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott. But as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Bruh. So petty. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, and if the answer is yes, kick him once. And if it's no, kick him twice. The TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. This is amazing. My usual magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? Give him a few more kicks. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes. Kick like crazy. The brain rot is real. Time to end this. Trace on. Bro! He actually said his Emiya line. Back to normal. Bro said his Emiya line. I can't believe it. Impossible! You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Anytime, any place. Ranger Robin. Galaxy Ranger serving justice. Die, you son of a fork. Damn. Long time no see, though it's only been a little while. Ever since that shared head sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel. Sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by the nosewalker next to you, a prisoner?
Ribbit! Here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit!
Why is Scott the only one that can speak? Huh? Does anyone else want Robin to leave Penacony and become a Galaxy Ranger like I do? Alright, let's get down to business. About Scott of Justice. Depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up.
Greedy split my consciousness into countless fragments in the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin.
Oh, boo-hoo, you still get no pity.
I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And yet, my chest burns with righteous fire.
Fire. Scott of Justice, not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me. Tweet. You trust as a son of a nosewalker. Might as well believe I'm a general of the Xianzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into someone kind of special familiar,
then I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment? I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
We can arrange that. Keep up your act. Let's see if I fall for it. I'll keep my eyes on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns great, good. Or if he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him in the servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so.
To honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit.
You know, with the silent film stuff, it's so weird that Scott's the only one that can talk. Miss Ranger will count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast, and the rest of Miss Robin track down my unreliable master.
Ribbit, I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
By the time Honkai Star Rail ends, we're literally going to have this man speaking in every different animal language there is. Investigate. What do we have here? The blank report. This might be from something else, isn't it? That might be from something else, but oh well. Maybe we've gotten that before. I don't know. Find the lost robins. How many more do we have? You're the ticking of clockwork gears, breath of an evil spirit trembling with glee. So you come after all, here to steal the last robin, are you? You'll never succeed. Every robin belongs to me. Old Clocky! And once I've gathered them all, summon the god of robins. Swallow all of Penacony whole and become the king of nightmares. So many new plot twists, I don't even know where to start complaining. Dream Bubble Cinema. So we get more stuff about Greedy here, okay. I guess we'll pick those up as we go along. Oh, now we're here. Everyone ready? We're gonna reenact the... We're gonna do the Acheron scene again.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Imagine if her blade strike actually showed up and it crushed everything again. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with the disobedient pawn, Scott. How utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up, and we're done here. Thought I'd just play along in your little hero fantasy. Mr. Greedy gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. God, have we seriously talked the most? Scott took the fatal hit meant for you.
Can't keep going with all of you. But I'll die happy, knowing that I gave my life for justice, to keep others safe.
Scott, are you serious? Yay, time to crack open the champagne. Don't you dare die on me.
Tell Rakshmi, the night we broke up, I lied to her. There's no such thing as a Scott of justice.
Bro, and I dared to say don't you die on me.
Justice is a part of the name. It doesn't mean anything. What do you think? How would you rate this shocking reveal, Ribbit?
Shocking?
Director, heal me up! I worked so hard to lead them into the trap, and now you're shooting me in the butt!
He got shot in the butt. Penacony perfect. Oh, why am I reading that? If your worthless scene-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated her already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. You and a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration.
What about my butt?
Bruh. You don't even have a behind. Just hang it up and the pain will be gone. One more bullet and no more pain. Ooh, these are two good ones. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. What gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. I'm a bit surprised we haven't been using clockwork. For a demon manipulating human emotions like playing an instrument. Find Boot Hill to discuss the situation. I like how we're just discussing stuff and not doing anything right now, like... Alright. That was so fudging satisfying. Time to break out the Haldoran smoked malted juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria, and yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it, for some bizarre reason I have a sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Behold the clockwork. And vetted by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony and its presence. Even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How's your powers range so ridiculously broad? You dare use my own powers against me, Greedy? What are you so proud of, you cheap imitation? Messing with your bro, Boot Hill. Big mistake. Come on. Let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boot Hill's emotion state back to normal. Hey, clockwork, let's go. You chose the wrong opponent. Untunable. Emo. Well, who do we have here? A poor little thing, trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless. Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fall. Now it's time for the old man to teach this kid a lesson. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clocky's 4 different emotions, this is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones betrayed by those who trusted most. The shadow of approaching death, these manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a blank void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible, I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. How trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villain 101. Those pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you on your performance review. Have you figured out the enemy's weak spot? Was it your magic resistance that blocked the mental attack? Yep, besides his motion manipulating powers disguised nothing but walking weak points. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in the strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair, please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground in nightmares. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forests. I witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Bringing power to maximum, I refuse to accept that anyone could resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. His little Trace is OP compared to that. Ooh, do we get to use Archer? No? Aw.
Let's try it this other way.
Oh, I thought he was playing sub DPS. Man, I thought he was about to use unlimited blade links here. I imagine both of these are noble phantasms. You have to imagine that they are. Alright, butt kicking time. Yes, we'll go again.
Hedge your bets. Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
So, I know it's a silent film, but is any other dubbing? I don't know about any other dubbing though. I know it said Switch, but why would they have voices at the beginning, but not now if it's still in a silent film? Unless this part is supposed to be silent for everybody. I don't know, we'll have to see about that. I mean, I know it gave us the warning and all, but I'm not 100% sure. Screw it. I don't know. We'll have to look into that. I mean, otherwise, screw it. I mean, main story, we get everybody's voice back now, so I'm happy.
Still waters of oblivion.
Joining the battle.
Go out for one of you.
No dirty tricks, alright.
I still need to build all my other Remembrance characters so we can have the most amount of people on the field at one time.
I weep for the
with all the Memo sprites.
It too shall fall.
Because how funny would that be?
Destined for oblivion.
I was gonna say we need to conserve skill points, but oh well. Firefly in her new outfit is still so pretty. She's still so pretty.
I'm on it. Still waters of oblivion.
Look at that, he failed. Don't get smug, the director will avenge me. Extra lines won't earn you any extra pay. Or, in that case, I'm dead. Good, now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Working Void Song Whale. Now you decide to appear after we did all the work. Well, I did do something alright. Some evil spirit called me the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me. Revolver Governor. Isn't that like one of the old British horror films? Insisted we play a game and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Sleepy Robin. Yo. I don't know. Do we feel sad for having to pick up Robin's pieces or what? I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. I just didn't want to give Greedy the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her spirit selves together, she could return to normal? I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect state. And she's on a billboard. What isn't she on? There's a dissonance in the melody to spare, you old clock. Dang it, Greedy, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't change back? Sunday will absolutely kill me dead. Wouldn't 7 of her be more powerful anyway? Oh my god, 7 Robins? My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear the minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. There are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Hey, she's back! We got our baby girl. Baby girl Robin is back. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been fudging. Sorry, seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Damn, Robin swearing? Bruv, Robin swearing. This is unreal. This is unreal. Everyone please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Greedy's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood that who it is that you can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Odie is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me, just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here. Oh, cool. You're in the perfect spot for Acheron's blade. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then you'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. Aw, poor baby girl Robin.
What about my bot? My bot!
Are you seriously still on about that, you fool? Silent Act 3, Plan 6 from Outer Space. Why is Scott here with us? And we're on the space station, of course we are. Hero's blood, monster's blood. In this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. So would this be Dead Space, or what's the movie with the xenomorphs? Dadgum whoopaboo. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my, even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, was surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but faded. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you're planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Odie, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation. On your behalf, it'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from outer space is no survivors. Man, if you wanted no survivors, you should have just titled it No Russian. Greedy. Since you show no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director Aventurine. My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Odie's group specifically for this moment, to help you win the Holy Grail, the only one who truly deserves it. I may vomit. This doesn't even faze me no more. There it is, Scott's special baking technique. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you and in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the strategic investment department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Greedy, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I'm part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you! Director Aventurine, this is my show of commitment to you deploying. Staff access one-click noble phantasm skip. Progress bar is progressing rapidly. Can we skip this part too? Technical difficulties. Can we go back to real life? Lyndon Scott. Well, obscene language from the prison world era. How can there be an audience so uncultured? Why are we at the lower levels of the space station now? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing! I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up on the monopoly on filmmaking technique, the Watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even fleeting a little bit bad for you now. Director Greedy, you were thoroughly outclassed by true auteurs. As a master of marketing or an inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but this audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't tell the limits of the audience patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Hysterical laughing. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer? What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Didn't see that coming, did you? Not these guys again. Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old Odie? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Aventurine? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course, it's because you're the cleverest one here and most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Fork me, you're not seriously. A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. You're double-crossing me. I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail War. Apologies, I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. Bro, are we facing 10 Stone Hearts Aventurine again?
Archer?
Is that it?
As my servant, you'll come with me, right?
Finally, a voice! Again. Taking orders from a hack like Greedy? Seriously? Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Greedy are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth.
Oh, what's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win?
You're actually pledging yourself to Greedy? Did you really turn on us? This is going to be way tougher than Scott was. Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now, but if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first? Or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Aventurine?
So you still refuse? You know, I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will. If staying with them is your wish, then so be it. But sometimes, a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
That's right, killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone, I surrender. I give up. Bruv. Archer! You gave up way too quickly. Now we're evenly matched, 3 against 3. Perhaps we should all surrender as well. What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. Is that a dig at Gilgamesh? But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Wait, director? I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too, director. Fantastic. 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles. Turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy the special featurette I've crafted just for you. 10 stone, the Golden Keeper. Oh my god. 10 Stone Hearts Aventurine. Wait, this can't happen.
We can do anything.
We have 10 Stone Hearts Aventurine versus Aventurine. This can't happen.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
You work for me, damn it.
Everything.
And Archer? Archer's here? Are you kidding me? Bro took on my other... Yeah, oh my god.
Watch your head.
Give me my Firefly back, bro.
Until everything
Bro.
burns to ashes!
Those double crosses. Amazing.
Free will or destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Oh, this is something I didn't expect. So, can Aventurine just go into his 10 Stone Hearts form anytime he wants that?
Not a bad idea.
I mean, I assume so. I don't know.
Prepare for something.
Ow! Don't do
Sure, I'll
that.
play along. Spend freely.
At least it's not annoying like last time. I wonder if that's because everyone's upgraded. That's probably why. Damn, I don't get enough turns with Sam's fucking combustion.
Tricks. All or nothing. Hedge your bets.
I mean, I guess if I have to, I'll just super break, because
The dice
screw it,
have
why
been
not?
bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm just trying to get back to the real world at this point.
This is being in sync.
The dice have been bust.
Okay, I need more shield.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
This is so trippy. Aventurine using...
I weep for the departed.
Aventurine using ultimate on 10 Stone Hearts Aventurine.
It too shall fall.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas ablaze! Gimme!
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
So Archer's only done one attack. Oh.
Down from above.
Fight to live!
I really thought Archer was playing double DPS.
On the still waters of oblivion. Watch your head.
The fact that Archer is so lore accurate
We
here.
can do anything!
Sets in the seas of flame!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Prepare for something. All in.
I forgot how good his theme is in the background, or at least his 10 Stoneheart's theme. Honestly, we're not even anywhere near a casino. This theme really doesn't make sense.
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
It's all or nothing!
No dirty tricks.
Man, too bad Acheron wasn't actually here. She'd given PTSD for that betrayal.
I weep for the departed.
I mean, she's somewhat here, but if she was actually in the lore for this, she would so give him PTSD right about now. Ooh, we're gonna get one more Firefly before combustion ends.
You can do it.
Oh, I summoned them twice. I didn't want to do that.
This fight to live!
I didn't know Firefly had enough energy after that.
Another journey on the still waters of oblivion.
Fire sets in the seas of flame! Attack detected!
Down from above. This is being insane.
Fight to live!
Destined for oblivion.
What do you have to say now?
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this!
I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen like that.
Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film is rolling? It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is the real cradle of terrors. Your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the lens. But monsters are different.
Finally, give me a break from talking.
They are the soul of horror films, the focus of the lens. Their line of sight is always fixed on the camera's position. That's why only Scott, the man playing the monster, can see you.
You win. I concede. Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline marketing campaign ever. Who'd have thought that someone could still see through my tricks hundreds of years in the future? How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
Really? All that trash he was talking? I reserve judgment on your film taste. No wonder you know his film so well. Weren't you the one who roasted him so hard before?
A director of flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department. Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater.
Damn!
And you released Memory Zone memes into the theater at intermission. Oh, these interactive marketing tactics were way ahead of their time. You could smell out exact market demands and deliver maximum impact with minimal resources. Oh, had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing department.
I'd rather not be recognized for those achievements.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. You're a director worthy of respect for that alone. What you've done is unforgivable.
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent and can't create true art. I've come to terms with that after dying.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan? If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater. Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just for you. I believe the reason Mr. Odie reached out to you all is simple. You'll bring in higher ratings for this show.
Do you trust what Grady said?
There's nowhere in Penacony more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Boothill. Why are you looking at me like that?
Didn't expect someone like you to be that Fudger's fan.
You could say my master's taste is as tacky as his outfit.
Well, instead of calling me master, a word that brings back dead class structures, I prefer you address me as Mr. Aventurine.
But Mister?
See, Red Guy? Those business crooks are all the same. They take everything you throw at them, insulting them's like punching a cotton fluff ball. Ain't no fun at all.
Then I'll graciously comply, Mr. Aventurine. As for the final showdown at the theater, I'm sure that Mr. Odie has already prepared the battleground for us. With the Holy Grail in his possession, he'll be a far more difficult opponent than Greedy. A siege and warriors assembled to storm the walls. Now this is starting to feel like a real war.
I'm going with you. It doesn't matter whether Miss Snowd is now friend or foe. I will bring her back.
The princess rescue mission is on. Time to gang up on the old man. Make Odie pay for our emotional damage. I like princess rescue mission. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else not far away? He is slowly slipping away with hushed steps.
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Aventurine flashed a grin more sinister than the devil's own, his lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap. A wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. Damn! The beatdown is real. The beatdown is real. Who getting out of the hospital bed anytime soon? But have faith in the medical advances of cosmic age. No Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, except not in a dream.
Now, that's more like it. Let's move out.
Ugh, let's move out. Wait, so are we just going there right away, or what? Are we seriously just going there right away? How long is this? Let me see. The Great Greedy. Head to the stage for final battle. Is this really only 3 hours? Is this really that short? Hold on. If this is actually the... I don't really think it's gonna be that easy. Because they also have the side one that they gave us. Where is it at? It's somewhere here. Yeah, right here. I don't know, because Lancer's also supposed to be here too. At the end of this, do we want to use some warps? Let me see. Didn't they say this is separate? Separate, yeah. Oh no. So that means the earliest we could pull her is like 50 pulls. But if she's Wind, does she lose to anyone? She loses to Blade, doesn't she, if we actually lose to her? Also, it still amazes me at the next... Was it in 9 days? Like, roughly 2 weeks. It really amazes me that we have a Blade banner, but Blade's on the Celestial Invitation. Like, bruv. Like, alright. I don't know. I know we only need a pull for Saber, and that's about it. I still need to get Treebee's Light Cone. I don't know if I will this time around.
Nice.
So Boot Hill's right here, then we just have Saber and a Archer. I don't know how long the final battle's gonna take. Excalibur.
Whew,
I don't know, should we just go there?
That's more like it.
Hello. I guess we'll... Oh, do we just go straight into this? That's it? Alright. Team includes Saber. I don't have Saber yet. What's the best build for her? What's the best build for Saber? Should we just go with Break Team then? With Saber?
Whew, now.
I don't know. I have an idea. What if we go to Harmony, Trailblazer, Robin, and Firefly? May encounter. Can I not see who... It doesn't give you who you may encounter? It don't really give you who you may encounter either. I don't know. It don't really give you who you may encounter either. I mean, we could just throw our Break Team in there, to be honest. It could go one of two ways. I don't know.
Nice.
I guess we could just try it? I don't know. Must include Saber. Do we also get to try out Archer or no? No, we don't. Damn, that kind of sucks that we don't get to try Archer on the team as well. Actually, no, that's a good thing. My Sparkle isn't leveled up, which I should probably level her up. I don't know. Screw it, we'll just try it. Let's make sure we have a healer, though. We'll switch... So we switch you two out for... where's Gallagher? Gallagher, where are you? 1-star death sentence, level 1 death hell. Where's Gallagher, bro? Gallagher? Oh, there you are. We'll do Gallagher. What other ones did it say? Maybe Ice and Harmony. You know, I said I was gonna switch to Harmony and then I never did. So if we do Harmony and then we'll go do this. Oh my god. Well, I guess we're not going with a healer. I guess we're not going with a healer. If it's a mockery of a war, but you set it up so intricately, I don't get it. 12 hours that reference the passage of time in this moon. Is one of the best supports for Saber. Interesting, okay. I've only done part of her character trailer, and that was about it. Oh wait, I haven't even actually got her, so I haven't even tried her out yet. Feel the power continuously flowing. I thought old Odie wasn't... Huh. So, did you really design this whole Holy Grail war, old man? Oh, you got her? That's amazing. Honestly, it still perplexes me that the next banners... Why do we have Blade on a banner when he's part of, like, the standard banner now? Why does he have a limited time banner when he's on the standard banner? 150 pulls for her? Dang.
You are the servant of that galaxy, Ranger. I didn't think your nose would be even sharper than the Bloodhound family's minions. Is it really wise for you to charge in here on your own instead of loyally staying at your master's side? That cowboy's in quite a pinch right now and would appreciate a speedy rescue.
I've been thinking about that whole time, losing 50-50 on Blade. That's probably like the only 50-50 no one would ever be mad about, I suppose. That's like winning but losing, or losing but winning. I don't know. Damn, he's just an old dude. If I blow your head off right here, then it'll save a metal clump of a master too. This is honestly lore accurate Lancer. Never grants wishes the people expect.
I appreciate the advice, truly. In that case, am I not giving the Holy Grail a new purpose? It'll become an entertainment spectacle much more worthy of investment than some wish-granting chalice.
Saber Light Cone in 4 singles? That's amazing. I know they said that's gacha luck at its finest. What could possibly put the Holy Grail apart from wine? Honestly, it's still such a shame. Honestly, my thing is, where's our 4-star characters in this game? If not, I don't know. I need more Stellar Jades for all these 5 stars all over the place. Contain the sealment of Mystics. Holy Grail will become a public entertainment spectacle instead. And the farce you've orchestrated will end up stomping all over those
Quite the
wishes.
impressive insight, servant from another world. Your presence here was certainly a surprise to me, but you and your friends are needed. The Holy Grail
2.2k damage, 80 crit,
and that
188 crit damage. Dang.
You.
That's amazing. I know, I've been told Archer needs like a lot, almost like 100% crit rate.
No.
61.
It's time for you to show Penacony your true charm.
I've been told Archer needs a lot of crit to get his full benefits. Which, honestly, I'm not looking forward to try and re-rolling so many relics and other things.
Me to do.
Oh, 61% win damage.
Well done, my old friend. So many years have passed.
So these two did know each
I still
other.
remember every performance you gave, every dance you danced, every melody you sang. You were like a blooming iris. But I prefer how you are now compared to your heydays on the stage. Stripped of all the external pretenses. So simple.
Okay, if this collab was so short,
ordinary.
I kind of wish they had more of the actual Unlimited Blade Works characters in here.
Enough, OT. Outdated metaphors are as revolting as last night's leftovers. I've kept my promise. Now, it's your turn.
There's no rush, my old friend. Everything you desire can be obtained without magecraft or miracles. Money is all it takes. The so-called Holy Grail is nothing more than a vessel crafted from gold. And the real stars of this show are about to make their entrance. Your job is to hold them off until the last step of the ritual is complete. Once that is done, I will honor my end of the deal.
She's gonna hold us off? I would understand if y'all introduced Gilgamesh or Hercules here, but like... I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't know how powerful she is, but...
OT.
This is
Looks
more like a
your
Gilgamesh
business
spot.
acumen has rotted along with this world. I could barely restrain that one servant. And now you expect me to take them all on?
Don't be so modest. Unlike Greedy, you are a true artist. You had the talent to bring thousands of characters to life all on your own. You are the perfect counter to these heroes. I will give you the power the Holy Grail has accumulated so that you can crush them all.
Oh, so she gets
Then
fabricated
this
power.
grand spectacle will come to a glorious finale.
Man, we didn't even do anything similar. Our saber nightstands. Can I? Oh, okay. Well, we can change the lineup. She needs more, right? So we're gonna do Fugue and Lingsha. We could do Remembrance Trailblazer, or... I feel like we could throw Ron May in here as well. Should we just completely change? We'll just confirm. We'll try it. We'll change it up as need be. Head to the Grand Theater. This really reminds me of the Penacony ending so much.
Fork it. Wasn't that blue guy supposed to scout this place ahead of us? Haven't even heard a single peep from him so far.
Blue
Could that
guy.
old man have pulled a fast one on him?
No signs of battle. This doesn't quite seem like something Lancer would do. Maybe he went fishing. From what I know about that man, he might even stir up pointless fights just to walk around happy.
This note. I'm glad you're okay.
Wait. Something's off. Miss Note. I trust that you've seen Lancer here, haven't you?
Nope.
Yes. He came to the Grand Theater with his spear raised and ready, eager to impale old Odie on the curtain. I couldn't agree more with his approach. But I still have dreams left unfulfilled in this miraculous second life. So, I asked him to take a break.
So did you kill him or let him sleep?
And I must insist that every one of you take a break as well. Until Mr. Odie finishes the ritual. Fear not. There will be no pain. Please, leave your passion and ambitions on the stage. Like how actors shed their fatigue and makeup behind the curtains. And rest.
Are we just fighting the harmony again?
Let the curtain fall! Cannon can present!
Okay. Well then, okay. ID's Elysiae? Where's this? This is ID's Elysiae! How is this possible? Why am I in Britain? Wait, this is Britain? ID's Elysiae? Is this your homeland? Yes, I remember it all. Every tree, every blade of grass, the fields, the wind scent, and this town, does Caster think she can trap me with these memories. This town is nothing less than where my life as a knight began.
Oh, Artorias! Here to draw the sword, aren't you?
You're calling me Artorias, is it Aiden?
I knew it! That mage Merlin spun such a tall tale, something about whosoe'er pulleth out this sword of this stone is rightwise king of all England. Even an apprentice knight wouldn't be able to resist that. That being said, a little fellow like you drawing the sword and becoming king, I really can't picture that.
Right, I agree. I hope the sword in the stone manages to pick the right king. Master, let's go. What did he just call you? Artorias. That is the male name I use, after all. A female knight would have had a very difficult time ruling Britain back in those days. We've returned to the moment right before I drew the sword from the stone. I thought Caster would use monsters, foreign armies, or even dragons to trap us here. How I missed all this. I never returned here after I left as a knight. What we saw before us in the childish dream I had when I was still just a nameless nobody. Is this a slightly different area, or is this just Ides Elysiae? I know it's supposed to be Great Britain. The girl seemed drawn by something. Her gaze wandered to the end of the path. What a shame. She's created such a fantasy for me, yet I don't even have a mount. Do you want to break free from this dream? Is there somewhere you wanted to go? I'll find you a trampler. My greatest dream as a child was to have a mount of my own, to become a knight, to ride a horse, to follow this very path across the fields and reach the grasslands where Ector's house lies. Who's Ector? He's the old knight tasked with raising me. He was my father, in a sense. He always wore a stern expression but laughed at the smallest things. He always told me that he hoped I'd become the ideal king for this land. But in the end, he never got to see me become a king. I'm sorry, Master, I got carried away talking about my past. Now that we're here, how about we set aside our worries about illusions and dreams, and I'll show you around my hometown instead. So there is more to this, then. Ah. Where is this? Oh, it's just gonna be this place. No, this is definitely Ides Elysiae. Everyone knows this. This is definitely Ides Elysiae, being, what is it? What's it called? What's it called? I forget what it's called. I guess we can be here. I don't know. Should we? I at least want to do like 20. Should we do 20 polls? Let's see. Actually, where is my light cone stuff at? Okay, if there... I didn't know there was going to be more, so... I'm pretty sure we should be really low on the poll records, aren't we? I might save this story for tomorrow, then. Just so we can get more out of it. We're at 10 pity. No. 10, so we'd be at 60 at the end of this. Just for the light cone. Pause and save. Okay, we'll save this for tomorrow. We'll save this for tomorrow's stream, since it's gonna be like that. Fight the last enemy. I don't know, we're gonna be a wee bit petty. Because if this is only a few hours, then... I don't know. We'll come back. I guess we'll switch back, I don't know. I'll use this for other things. Remembrance Patrol laser goes hard once fully built. Well, we'll reconvene you with the rest of this tomorrow, only because it's literally just here for a while, so I wanted to do it and stretch it out a little bit, even if it is a day or two, so... We'll finish this up tomorrow with the final boss fight. little bit of backstory, and whatever other side quests they have for this. Because then, if the final battle only takes like 30 minutes, then we'll just do some of the other side quests and stuff that they have for it. So we'll reconvene back here tomorrow with the final battle. I hope there's going to be more, but if not, I don't know. We'll figure out something to do on this. I just kind of want to split this up in a little bit. So without further ado, I will see you all tomorrow, and I must bid you all adieu. So goodbye, and good night, bang. And I will see you later, everybody. Bye, Twitch.